Welcome back, friends. Today we have a very simple topic. We are going to learn how to multiply decimals. If you understand this, you will never go wrong in decimal multiplications. Let's look at the first question. We have taken an easy one to begin with. 4.7 multiplied with 5.9. The first thing to do in any decimal numbers multiplication is to forget about the decimal point and carry on with multiplication as normal. We can think about putting the decimal point back once we have found the answer. Have a look. This is how we multiply a two-digit number with another two-digit number, right? Once we are done with that, we write the answer separately. Now that you have done that, look carefully. We have put a decimal point towards the end of the number. The next step is to check for the total number of digits which we have after the decimal points in both the numbers. Let's count. That is 1. And here is 2. Now look carefully. We know that there are in total 2 numbers after the decimal points in the question. We also know that there can only be 1 decimal point. So, here is what we do. We move the decimal point 2 numbers forward from the right to the left. That will be your answer. That wasn't hard, was it? Let's have a look at another question. This time, we have taken a bigger number. 3.23 times 7.3. We remove the decimal point and go about multiplying them as usual. What do we do next? We write the answer separately and then put a decimal point at the end. Then we go about counting the total number of digits after the decimal point in the question. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 digits in total after the decimal point. So, we move the decimal point 3 numbers towards the left in the answer. That should give us the final answer. Let's have a look at one last question before we give you some for practice. This time we have taken a bigger number. 6.34 times 7.31. What do we do now? Correct, we forget about the decimal point and multiply as normal. Then we write the answer separately, put the decimal point towards the end of the answer, then count the total number of digits after the decimal point. In this case, we have 4. Therefore, we will move the decimal point 4 numbers to the left. This is our answer. There are some points to remember here. 1. Count the total number of digits after the decimal properly. 2. Do not forget to put the decimal point back in your answer, if needed. Once you have done that, you are good to go. Here are some practice questions for you to try. Pause the video and get going. Here are the answers. I hope you got all of them correct. We at Febby's try to make life easier for all students. If you would consider sharing our videos, subscribing to them, and commenting on what topics you would want us to do videos on, we will try to get that done. We will be back soon with division of decimals and other topics for you to learn. Until then, sayonara.